and welcome to Teach It Like You Mean It, a podcast tailor-made for intermediate phase educators right here in South Africa. My name is Margaret Botman, and our goal here is to share practical ideas, strategies, and resources that can make us all better educators. Whether you're listening in on your way to school, during a school break, or while getting things done at home, this podcast is for you. Today, we're excited to have Siyasanga Ali on the show, a dedicated music teacher who champions creativity in education. Through her innovative teaching styles, she empowers her learners to build confidence. Join us as we explore the powerful role music plays in helping learners develop self-esteem and believe in their abilities. Hi, Siyasanga. How are you?
Hi, Margaret. How are you? I'm good.
I am doing great. A quick reminder to our listeners, Siyasanga has been on the podcast before. We have recorded two other episodes besides this one with her. And yeah, please do go check those episodes out. We are discussing a very interesting topic today, which is around building confidence through music. I'm going
Yes.
to share a little bit of my personal story. Growing up, I did not necessarily think I was a great singer. I still don't think I am, but I think I'm a bit better now. I read somewhere that people who can't sing are the ones who sing the most, and the ones
Yeah.
who know how to who
Oh,
know how to
man.
sing, they keep it to themselves. So yeah, how does music education contribute to building confidence in young learners?
So with the singing part, I don't know, Margaret. I feel like everyone, if you can talk, you can sing. That's what I tell my learners.
Yeah.
If you can talk, you can sing. You are perfectly, you can sing. So music can build your confidence. You
Hmm.
know, it because music is an art. I always tell
Yeah,
the learners,
it is.
music is art, and art is never perfect. You can
That's
never
true.
perfect art. So you are free to do whatever you want with music. It doesn't matter whether you're a bad singer or you're a good singer. It doesn't matter at all. You don't have to be perfect. So when I say that to the learners, it builds a sense of comfort. So at the moment they feel comfortable to freely express themselves, they feel like, okay, this is a safe space to learn and I can just be myself. So it builds a sense of confidence, a little bit of confidence there. Yeah.
But I want to know then, we've had shows on television like your
Yeah.
America's Got Talent. We've got you've even
Idol.
seen shows such as Idols,
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, you can sing, but there's only one spot. Only a few get selected. So I'm interested in knowing, how do you handle students who struggle with confidence in their musical abilities?
Once again, I always tell them this is a safe space. Always create a safe space. Because the
Yeah.
moment you start with that, you can start small with activities that make them feel like they can do anything. So I do incorporate a lot of fun activities for them to express themselves. Like, for instance, we did have an activity where you had to create a rhythm and sing during the rhythm. So it had to be a silly way of doing it. So then they feel like, you know what? It doesn't matter how I do it, there's no wrong and right. So
Yeah.
always create that narrative. There's never wrong and right. There's just creating. So I did it first, which is quite silly as well. And they were laughing. So they felt like, okay, I can do it and he can do it. Then we can all participate freely. They have that sense that, okay, it's a free space. Now we can just be ourselves. So when you allow
Mm,
learners to be themselves in their creative arts lessons, it makes them feel like, yes, there's nothing wrong with them at all.
mm.
So it builds another sense of confidence that, no, I can be myself, I can create whatever I like, and whatever I create is what's right.
Even in our previous conversations, you did mention a lot of group work that takes place when it
Yes,
comes
yes.
to the activities you share with the learners. So I'd like to know, as part of this conversation, in what ways can group music activities foster a sense of belonging and confidence?
So I use group activities for singing and dancing. This helps them see their peers freely participate without any perfection. It
Yeah.
helps them improve their self esteem There is short activities conducted before starting a lesson that I usually do to enhance the learner's mood towards the lesson. It's a rhythm we chant in the beginning of the lesson. It's very
Yeah.
funny. It's a
Mhm.
rhythm that we chant. It's I don't know if you want me to say it, but
Please, please,
it's a
please, please.
okay, let me just explain it, then I'll say it after.
All right.
So it's a rhythm that we chant freely without any regulation on volume. You can go as high as you want. So we
Okay.
stomp and clap our feet for like a
Yeah.
30 seconds. So we go HELLO. This is how we say hello. So in the process, we are clapping. Move your feet to the beat. Can you feel my heartbeat? So as
Oh,
we're doing, yeah, as we're doing that, we shout to the top of our lungs. It's a ridiculous activity, but to the learners, it's like,
it's
oh,
so much fun.
yeah, to the learners, it's now I can finally be
Feel I
free. I can
belong.
finally let go because my friends are
Mm.
shouting, we're having fun. Yeah, yeah, no, it's amazing. It's the only way.
So, how do performance opportunities influence learner self confidence? I don't know if at your school you do put up like shows, maybe at the end of the term, end of the year, where you get to show what y'all have been doing in your creative arts music classes.
So with music lessons, we do sing songs that they do sing for assembly or for maybe like a parents'
Mm.
evening, and they actually love it, hey, because now they get to show their parents what they've been doing during music lessons. Now it's evident this is what we have been doing. So in terms of performing on stage, yes, we do have extracurriculums such as we call it speech and drama. So we have
Okay.
mini speech and drama, and we have senior speech and drama for the older kids. So in speech and drama, I did coach speech and drama last year,
Hmm.
and we were focusing on poetry.
Nice.
So yeah, so for our poetry slam, we had our performances where the learners were reciting poems and then the learners who are acting out the poem that's being recited. So they are given the opportunity to showcase their different talents in
Hmm.
performing, the acting, the singing, and the reciting of poems.
Recently I had a conversation with one of our guests here on the podcast, and we were talking about
Yeah.
affirmations. And now I'm really interested in finding out from you, what methods do you use to celebrate learners' achievements in music?
I am quite ridiculous, eh? I'm gonna tell you a very funny one. So after they've done such a good job, I always tell them, you all have beautiful voices, lovely
Hmm.
voices. Before we sing, then they sing, and I tell them, clap hands for yourselves. And then I always
Yeah.
tell them, give yourself a pat on the shoulder and say, good job. And they love that, hey?
Yeah.
They love it
Yeah.
because now you are building self-confidence within yourself, like
Mm.
okay, you trust yourself that you did so good, and then you pat yourself in the back, so you're congratulating yourself.
You spoke about how your learners get to work in groups. So how is it that you're able to leverage that group work in ensuring
Oh
that peer
yes, yes,
support
yes,
helps
yes.
here? So the question was, how important is peer support in developing musical confidence amongst your learners?
Well, peer support is very important. It's very
Mm.
important to have that support from your classmates and your friends. The group activities that we do and positive feedback from their peers boosts their confidence and it creates a sense of teamwork.
That pretty much concludes our conversation, Siyasanga. I don't know if you have anything that you'd like to add that I may have not asked you during this conversation that would be beneficial for our teacher community of listeners.
No, I pretty much have said most of that I could, eh? Most of what I could say is always seek out for help from other teachers. Try your
Hmm.
best as a teacher. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Always participate with the learners. Don't think, oh, it's a grade one song, it's a grade four song. Ah, I shouldn't be
Mm.
doing this. No, stoop to their level. Stoop to their level. If they singing, sing. If they dancing, dance.
Mm.
Stoop to
You
their
know,
level.
when you say this, you remind me. I used to teach grade six, and on some days, the kids will come into the class, and I'll start saying, "Are you ready, kids?" And then they'll go, "Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Captain." Oh,
Yes. That's part of the job. That's actually part of the job, hey?
it was always so funny. They'd also be like laughing at themselves that, oh my God, we're doing this thing at
Yeah.
grade six.
Because teacher was also doing it. Teacher's also doing it, so it's okay.
Anyway, thank you so much, Siyasanga, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really loved it. It was a delight.
Of course, I think I'd love to have you join us some other time as well.
No
To our
problem.
listeners, please do go back and check out our episodes with Siyasanga, where we discussed incorporating movement and rhythm, engaging learners through music, and we also discussed connecting music and emotional intelligence. Now, thank you for tuning into our discussion on building confidence through music education. We've highlighted how important it is for young learners to feel empowered in their musical abilities. If you're eager to find innovative resources and lesson plans to bolster your learners' confidence, we encourage you to visit the Twinkle website at www.twinkle.co.za. We help those who teach.